I just like sit down on the phone like...
Yeah, me too. Oh, I found it out, yeah. Can we just not go back to the Shadowfell again?
Great, I second that notion. Professor Cunningham says. And then you look around and you see that both Narasu and Wele apparently has returned along with you.
Oh!
Hi.
Right.
Is she awake?
She starts coming to you right now. She's a bit confused and so forth, but yeah, she's awakened.
Is she wounded?
Not currently, as in she probably have taken damage like what I told you, like Narasu, but she hasn't recently been wounded.
Okay.
Well, friendos,
There's something telling me we just made a massive mistake.
we got out with our lives. I don't think that's that bad.
Yeah, but I do think that Heskin will become a problem later on.
Yeah, well, you know what? Okay, yeah, well, Dabri, you know what? It's not just our responsibility to deal with ultimate evil.
We saved 2 lives.
Yeah, but
Indeed.
we could tell. We also saved Fenian from becoming a snake guy.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Technically,
we won a race.
And we mercy killed someone. That was nice.
You got a you got a child, a Davri.
Yeah,
a baby.
now we are dead. And you see like folks around, like curious cat, essentially, like trying to understand the world around you right now.
Right. So I actually feel like we did a lot, and then we also unleashed ultimate evil onto the plane. But that would have happened either way, because maybe Heskin would have killed us. And then we have
certain that it was Heskin creating that thing.
I don't know.
What the hell was it?
I mean, is the professor still there?
Yes, I am.
All right. So you kind of roll with sort of people who travel between planes, right? Like a few of them.
Yeah, I've encountered a couple of them.
Could you just warn people to say, hey, maybe like write a memo or
I'm gonna write.
And put it out on the wizard message boards or whatever that hey, be aware the Shadowfell is not that great no more, because it used to be prime holiday destination for everyone, but now it sucks.
Yeah, exactly. I put it on the Ethernet.
This is the biggest Facebook message ever.
What about that priest that used to be? Is he like gone or has he come back? And
Yeah, that one guy.
Even older.
Yeah.
And who are they?
The priest at the Temple of Ash.
The half.
Oh, Paco.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paco.
Yes, hello.
Paco.
Again, you can see he's like been sitting and reading the same book as the first time we met him ever. He's like reaching the end of the book and is like, oh, hello.
How long have
Paco.
How long have we been gone, Paco?
Well, I believe a day, maybe 2.
Oh, okay. So everything happened in real time.
Did you succeed?
Yes.
Fenion's great. We got 2 new friends.
Slaves.
Oh. Well, I see that not often you see a chat line. And what's with the whole room things around your head?
Dude, we don't know. And she definitely doesn't know. So, I'm just kidding.
What's wrong?
Oh,
Can I do like an arcane check? Or?
Wait.
P-U-E-L-E.
P-U-E-L-E.
16.
16? E-L-E.
Well,
doesn't help me.
Essentially, you do recall the whole story about Tamwe, the monk / wizard. One of his great accomplishments was creating a ritual called Words Made Flesh. Essentially, he was able to become language itself. And creating essentially a race that has later on been called the Illumians, due to the fact that runes will be created around the head and float around the head in little circles. And it seems that there are various different runes found, maybe 6, 8, each with different meaning, and each seems to bestow some sort of natural ability to, I was going to say wield it, but that's not the correct term. What's more?
I mean, do we know the words of the circle?
Yeah, you rolled 16, right?
Yeah.
Then you probably would do, so I'm just fine.
Yeah. This is a job for Oak.
Do you know that the runes around Wale's head are Nahin, which means mind, and Ur, which means grace.
Well, if it's something she's born with and not Maybelline, so I mean, it could be fine.
She's bald, so.
Those symbols on Haskin's temples, what do they look like?
They look like spheres covered in smoke or fog, cloud, mist.
Like a cloud that might house a huge undead.
Roll of religion.
Just one room.
I turn to Paku. Paku was a priest, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Also, that big rolled a 20.
Okay. Have you ever?
Natural 20.
Okay.
You have your secrets.
Again, you recall a story you heard like in passing long ago, and it's like a story not meant for your ears to hear.
Those are the best stories.
And essentially, it's a story regarding the dawn of creation, with all the astral war essentially between the dark gods and the good gods. And it was said that one of these particular gods wanted to end it all. The war, the existence, everything. And to accomplish this, he created something that was later on called that which sleeps. And that is not actually the reason for this story. The reason is because that this particular god was feared by the whole pantheon. I mean, good gods, dark gods, it doesn't matter. Everyone feared this particular god. And so, while they weren't able to slay him, they were able to imprison him.
I relay this sudden recollection to the rest of the group.
I believe the words were he who sleeps, he who grows. Oh, that's something I wrote down here. Okay.
Yeah, that would also. But
or are those two?
It's not referring to that which sleeps, which is a whole other entity, essentially a being of pure destruction. Which, like its creator, also was sealed, but by the creator itself, not by the other gods. It is also said that from the blood they used to create this creature, the abyss itself was created, where all demons originate from. But though he who sleeps, he who slumbers, awaits. You recall that there was a symbol like showing a globe, a planet, maybe surrounded by mist.
Alright, well obviously I share it all with the rest of the guys in case some of them knows anything else.
I never heard of any of this. It sounds like complete fucking rubbish.
Parkour?
Yes.
We may have conveyed some information onto the bad guy that we might have received aid from Vesh in getting to the Shadowfell, and he immediately turned his back on us and said that he had to tell someone else.
But that sounds troubling.
Probably one of the
Could you, being a priest of Vesh, perhaps relay this information onto him so he's...
I can certainly
pray on it.
Where?
Yeah, thanks. So you two, how do you get home?
And you see whether it's like rubbing her forehead. It's like we will probably have to wait for one of the members of Silesian to find us.
Okay. Do they have a way of tracking you, or?
Yeah, not across planes, but we should be able to in the material plane to find us.
What did Heskin do to you?
He tried to extract knowledge, anything we might know.
About...
He seemed very keen to know if we had heard anything about an entity called Barbarus. I've never heard of anything like that.
Does anyone of us know about Ovarus?
Never heard of it.
No, I've never heard this name.
Of course not. You kidding me? It's snake stuff. I don't like it.
Will you be waiting here at the temple, or would you wish to...
We'll probably find a place to wait until here in town until we're found.
Do you have any money?
I have some surface currency, yes.
Surface currency?
They live
We
Above
live up in the
ground.
clouds and rarely interact with the world below.
Don't know why you had to make that distinction there. It's not like you say, "Oh, I had to surface talk to you." Say,
I go then like,
Excuse him.
He seems pleasant.
Excuse him.
I feel that's kind of rude.
fine.
What do you guys pay with up in the sky world?
We don't really use currency as such.
Ah, okay. Well, that's
Favors, natural goods.
okay.
So, well, I would like to thank you all for saving me and Narasu. We greatly appreciate it.
Quite alright.
Very welcome. If no, we don't want to help you again. Just
I believe we owe you a favor now, not the other way
Yeah,
around.
just stay out of trouble.
how could we contact you in case you want to redeem the favor?
I'm sure if you wish to deign to mingle
do
with
you
us
have
dirt
to know the
people.
setting spell? Or?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I can learn it.
Well,
Didn't we have that book, Scroll of Sending?
Panon has that book.
I will never take that back.
Yeah.
I mean, if you could teach me the spell, I will.
Yeah, certainly.
All right, fine.
That will be the least I can do.
Okay.
Everyone?
Sure. Okay. Fine.
Yeah,
We'll sit down for
fine.
2 hours.
Oh, you want to do it right now?
We want to right now.
Might as well. Do you have someone to be?
No, I just thought you wanted to rest and see you all being in combat.
It's fine. I can. Unless something attacks us in this church.
I might do it if you call me Paku again.
What's your name? I think we had this problem before.
Yeah.
I don't see any reason why anything would change this time around. Yeah, let's just. Yes, I think we'll probably never see each other again. So I think now is the time.
Well, I mean, we probably will, but we have to ensure that we will meet them again by learning the sending spell.
So how will we ever even find them?
Unless
Exactly.
you still learn this spell, Narasu hands back the axe.
Oh no, we don't. Keep it.
But it's good. This is quite a quality made.
Okay, then we'll take it. Well, okay, if you think it's worth something, we will happily take it back.
Paco, is there in any way I could take a bath?
Yes, certainly.
No.
Maybe not in here. My size doesn't really accommodate for you. Again, he's a small creature. You're
No, we live somewhere.
Yes,
Yeah, but we're gonna wait for you.
I could also give you the direction to the local bathhouse if you prefer.
Oh, I mean, sorry. Well, do you know prestidigitation?
Yes.
Could you help my sister out? She's
like,
I can just, it's like all the dirt and grime and so forth, it just like sparks of color just, and it just dissipates out in the air.
I can smell again. Like,
And essentially, use another prestidigitation to make you like smell as if you just wore a dab of perfume.
I don't assume that the flowers vanish as well.
Smell me. Smell me.
That's true in the battle.
Oh yeah, right, sure.
Like, welcome to smell me.
The flowers are gone now too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay.
It's very nice.
I put a coin for Vesh, by the way. Like hang it and like put it up and down a couple of times, then ding, 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 ding.
And you hear like a voice in the back of your head like say, thank you.
Yay!
whoa.
Come again.
Thank you, and come again.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
I sit on a bench and I sleep.
You don't even want to go back to your bed.
don't sleep here. We'll go back to the hotel.
The third tusk in. That is where you should stay.
That's where we're staying.
Don't you want to learn?
No, I did.
Okay, yes.
Oh.
Sending.
I'll wake up when I'm done. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
fine.
It's about 2 hours.
But I want to have a bit more of my whiskey. Anyone want to partake?
What?
Paco says he wants a bit of his whiskey, which you open when you're traveling to the shop. And he asking if anyone wants a glass.
Ooh.
You know what, Paco? You deserve it.
Thank you.
Maybe a small one for the road?
Of course. Again, essentially, what is a glass lamp is like a short glass to use it. It's perfect.
That's good.
And Fenning sees it like he's like, well, you guys, while I don't sleep, I could really use a rest about now.
And then he slithers away.
Yeah, how do you feel, Fenny? Not a snake no more.
Oh,
I feel great.
He's super.
I feel great. I feel normal again. It's nice. Thanks, you guys.
Yeah, you're very welcome, Fenny. It was a pleasure.
Time for these weapons. I need a new dagger. Remind me, I need a new dagger.
I need another 6 daggers.
No, you.
Oh no, I got all my back.
Thanks to my great idea.
That was a good idea.
Haskell, not the baddest of guys.
He's not all bad.
Well, that was pretty decent.
You can say whether Hitler was a vegetarian.
He's like a brother to me.
Oh boy.
A brother from a different slither. Oh.
Very well. I believe this is where we should end the session.
Yeah.
I would like to contact Lady Galadriel.
Okay.
Oh.
That's it.
Okay. Saying so there may be some complications. Do you know the name Ovarus?
Varus, yeah.
No, not to my knowledge. It's not a name I've ever heard of before.
Cool beans.
Now might be the time to learn a little bit.
Is this a common earthen saying? Or?
No, I'm just making fun because you're a lady of the Rimfrost, so it's cool and it's
What's with all this discrimination against people who live underground? Like speak.
Oh, sorry, mortal speak.
I don't know. I'm not even there. I'm wondering. Suddenly it's now we're groundlings or whatever the fuck you call us.
I'll just rest and retrieve my wolf.
Real Summers.
Yeah. That's
I
what
will
I'm
rest.
He's well fed and so forth. Yeah,
Excellent.
It's perhaps real some ass. Let's be very clear.
Hey everyone, Martin here. This episode concludes the Shadowfell arc, which not only has provided us with the Tiefling twins, Ias and Aurora, but also marks the beginning of the campaign's actual main story. In continuation of this, I have a couple of announcements to make. You see, next time around we will be rejoined with Jens, who will play the Orcish Rogue, Scrawny Blake, or Blake, who was first introduced in the one-shot, Setting Up Shop, which you can listen to here on our channel. Secondly, there will be some downtime between this episode and the next, equivalent to a month or so in-game. During this time, the Hounds of War will be able to pursue personal goals, learn new tricks, and gain new allies. While I don't want to spoil too much regarding this next arc, I can reveal that the Hounds of War receives an airship that will serve as the base, and that the next episode will be named the Rune Knocker Heist. With that out of the way, I'd just like to say that the intro music was by Fischer, the outro music was by Martin Kerr, and the background music was by Kevin MacLeod. Thanks for listening, and we hope to see you again in Doraken.